what has been your experience with the work that we've done, on Eagle Creek, Alaska, in terms of getting rid of entities and, helping you out with the entities that have been attacking you? Can you tell people a little bit of what your experience has been?
Sure. But there are only a few people that do. In fact, you're the only one that I know that does what you do, the broad range of things that you do, consistently and well every time, and
Thank you.
no waste, no time. You know.
So what happened, right, which was just last week, is that you called me and you said, or you sent me an email and you said, I can't get my energy back. It's been like a week or 2 weeks. I'm
Right.
bedridden. I don't know what the hell's going on. I need some help. And we did a session, and I discovered that you had parasitic entities that were in your adrenals, feeding off of your adrenals, basically, right? That
Right.
it wasn't really like entities like what I call astral entities. It was literally like a parasitic energy um, that was feeding off of your adrenals, and yum yum, eating all of your energy and leaving you exhausted. And we basically, dispatched them. And
They
after,
did. What happened was I had a friend that emailed me and said, "Hey, there's something wrong with you, and you need to get on bed rest. Take a mini vacation, or you're going to get sick." And I was starting to feel a little slow, and I said, "Okay, makes sense." And so I did. I took a couple of weeks, and I lay around and rested, but I never could get any energy up. So I
right,
started taking ginseng and eating some adrenal support and this and that, and it never really. I could get a boost for a few hours, and that was it.
right,
And so I called my friend Ed and I said, "Hey, I'm draining out here. I have to use some energy." So he did a clearing, pumped me full of energy. My aura was big. But when I get energy from Ed, it lasts at least 24 hours. Like, you
sure,
don't do this in the afternoon because you won't sleep. That's
got
how
it.
good he is at filling me full of
That's
energy.
awesome.
When it didn't last 3 hours, I knew there was a problem. So it was kind of a step-by-step thing. So when I knew that when Ed did Ed's thing and it didn't last 3 hours, I knew I had a problem. So of course I called you. So yeah, you took one look and said, yeah, there is something with your adrenal glands and the parasitic and drinking my adrenal fluid, and it made sense because just before I called you, I was at a neighbor's and I said, I have to go. I am so weak. I feel like I'm about to fall off of this couch.
Wow. Yeah, I
And
remember you saying that.
yeah, I was because I just had been so long. And so I still, if I hadn't waited so long, I would have instantly had energy. But even after you that took care of it, I went to help another neighbor, do something. So I didn't get any sleep till get to bed till 8 the next morning.
Right.
Uh, Once I finally did sleep, I slept from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. and did rest. I got that first sleep. I was
Right.
back. It just like that.
So it took you less than, like, if you wouldn't have had to go help a neighbor, it probably would have been like 12 hours and you would have been back to normal, right?
Right. All I had to do was get some sleep. That was it. And I would have been right back to normal. It would have been less than 12 hours.
Great.
I'm, I'm sure of it. Yeah.
So how do you feel now, Fred? Do you feel clear, and do you feel
Oh,
like Eagle Creek's really quiet, really clear?
it's been really quiet here.
That's
Really
great.
slow.
That's what
I,
we want.
I had a thing, like before that last big thing, like angels sort of gather. And
Hmm.
they'll come two or three at a time. And there was a large number gathering around me. And at first you go, "Oh, this is neat," and then you go, "Uh-oh, there's a reason for this. This is in
That's
big trouble."
right. That's
You
right.
know?
Yeah, they're protecting you, right? It's
You're right.
not. It's not
So,
because they're just there to visit you. It's because they're going, oh, red alert, red alert.